Hey everyone, Tartorius here again with a quick 3-month update for March 2025. So, as some of you know, I got to go to Mexico a few weeks ago. It's been I want to say, it had been about 3 years or so since the last time I'd gone. I specifically wanted to wait until Atlas Earth came out in Mexico before I went because, well, I wanted to make the trip worthwhile, if you will. So, yeah. And I bought a crap ton of parcels over there. So I didn't get into debt again, but I did use up a bit more savings than I would have liked to, but yeah. I mean the thing is, without spoofing, I have no choice. Either I bought the parcels then, or I'd have to wait forever. So yeah, and I don't like waiting sometimes. So anyway, and thanks to that, plus a few more trips I've gotten to make in the last few weeks to Idaho, Nevada. I got to 18,641 parcels, and I actually just broke $10,000 in total gains because of the last SRB. So that was pretty cool. I've actually, well, just because I'm already at level 5, I haven't really cared too much about the challenge badges, but I did get the what is this one from? The one from January. I skipped February. I kind of wish I would have done it, but whatever. I did the one for March though, so I did get that. I barely managed to get that yesterday. I really lucked out. So that was kind of hard to get, but yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. And I did make a little bit of progress today, actually, because of with the challenges. I lucked out, and I managed to get a couple for golf this month already. So yeah, that happened. And so let me go to my other app to sort of show a bit more progress in a different way. Yeah, so I don't remember if I used this one last. I think I was still using the old app I used. Forgot what it was called. But yeah, for whatever reason it got taken down from the Play Store. So, but I found this one partially. Should have been pretty good. The only annoying thing about it is ads kind of pop up at random times, but whatever. So I do believe this has been updated with my latest parcel count. Let me just make sure real quick. Yes, it has. So but yeah, if I watch ads consistently throughout the day, I'm getting about $6.35 per day on average. And from SRBs, I now get about $211.52. So slowly getting to my goal. My current goal, of course, I think I mentioned it last time, is $5 a day with no ads. So I'm a little over halfway there, but it's still going to take a while. So one thing I'm trying to do to help with that is so I want to try and cash out about $250 a month, and then pretty much convert the rest toward the end of the month, just because that's when they have the conversion specials. So it's like, so mid-month, the SRB at the middle of the month, cash that out, and then the end of the month, that's when I'll just convert everything pretty much, and that way I get a ton of free ABs, because lately I haven't really been getting a whole lot of ABs from badge sales. I guess yeah, I just haven't had a lot of new players, or well, players without the Utah badge popping over to Utah. So yeah, like I think today I got I want to say 80 ABs. So that's like 4 people bought the state badge, and I haven't actually been getting any uh, ABs from any mayor uh, titles. And I mean, as you can see here, I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have 7 cities here in the U.S., and then these others, Toluca and Jocotitlan, are actually from Mexico. And I'm lucky I still have them, because I was governor of the state that I was in, that I visited family in, and uh, a couple other cities, I think, but Ortasor, I think, is the name of the guy there. He literally within 2 days of me getting back home to Utah, that guy just took 3 places from me. So that didn't go as planned. I wonder if he's just being nice and leaving the other 2 until he feels like popping back over. I did notice, um, when I got to Utah, I did see on the feed that he was buying some in Toluca. So I don't know how much longer I'll have it for, but whatever. Honestly, that's one reason I don't really care too much about VIP titles, because at least in my experience, they haven't even really helped all that much. I mean, the funny thing is, the last time that I bought parcels in Farmington, Utah, for example, was because I went to it was for my cardiology appointment. So for those of you who don't know, I was born with a heart defect, and I actually cheated to death somehow, surprisingly. But anyway, so um the aftermath of that was, initially I have to see a cardiologist every 5 years, but then they saw a bit more of a, well, it's not really an issue right now, but it's a little leak when my heart pumps out blood. So now they moved it to once a year, just to make sure everything's all right. So last time I went, I thought I'd buy a bunch of parcels in the and basically buy that entire cardiology building. And since I had to wait 45 minutes or so for the cardiologist to show up, it was a good way to pass the time, just buying parcels there. But anyway, and so I actually took Farmington from the guy who had it. And so that's what ends up happening a lot of times. It's I'm not even trying to get a city. They just, I just have to end up buying more parcels than whoever has it. But yeah. And that's what happened in Mexico too. I just wanted both of my grandma's areas, basically, at least. And so I ended up taking over unintentionally. But yeah. As far as diamonds, I'm still almost at 999. I did use some the other day, and I just haven't really had a chance to get them. And none of, well, I had like one show up yesterday. And that was it. I did actually buy some more of these parcel upgrades. The one when we had the cherry blossom ones. I still have them because I'm not really sure what to use them on, basically. So I just kind of, I don't know. I might just keep them there as props. I don't know. At least for a while. I do plan on using them eventually. I just don't know when. But yeah. I'm hoping that they end up. I mean, they made it sound like they're not going to recycle the parcel upgrade icons. So that kind of tells me they have them on like a what do you call it? A like hosted on a server, and so they're just adding images every time, like their artists or whatever just keep on making new art assets, and they just get uploaded to that server. Um, they probably just replace the ones that are there, and that way they're not like, um, they don't have this huge mess of like unused art assets. But who knows? Maybe they're holding them there, and eventually they'll recycle them. That would actually be kind of cool. Because I think like, well, because it would suck if like if there's like a really cool design and then you miss it because you didn't want to spend all your ABs or buy ABs, and now you can't get a certain upgrade. Because like these crystals, they look pretty cool, but I mean, I can't even afford one right now. I'm close, but I'd have to like convert all of my rent, and I don't want to do that. I mean, as you can see, I'm at like $13 or so right now. But again, it's because I was converting everything during the 33AB special. Yeah. Um. Anyway, let's see. I guess as far as AE goes, it's pretty much it for now. Oh wait, I did want to mention the other day. What's that mini game thing we had? So today's was golf. What was the last mini game we had? I have a brain for it. Let's see. Fishing. Yes, fishing. So, the last fishing minigame event we had, I actually had a round against Maximus, and I don't remember who else. But there were two sort of big players. I swear the other one was a whale. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't Rainbow. But and unfortunately, I screwed up, but they both won. So yeah, that happened. Thought it was pretty interesting. But yeah. So I guess another sort of update I wanted to mention. Um, if all goes well, hopefully within the next Let's see. So I do have like a sort of eye surgery coming up in a few weeks. That's for what do you call it? So I have a lazy eye, and unfortunately that eye also is kind of what's it called? It's a bit crossed, like it kind of does whatever. I don't even feel it, or I mean I don't notice it, but like yeah. Um, so that surgery is mainly supposed to fix the misalignment and the cross-eyedness, but as far as the lazy eye, I do, from what I understand, if I play certain like VR games with like eye tracking or something, that might be able to fix that. But so after that surgery, um, I will hopefully be able to start looking for a place to live. I just figured it'd be better to stick around with my parents a bit longer, just because like um, I do know that I'm gonna basically be unable to like do anything for at least a couple days. Like I think I'm gonna have to take off work for like 2 days after the surgery at least, and then I should be able to work. Although I may have to work for shorter periods as it recovers, and apparently it could take like 1 to 2 months for my eyes to fully recover. But then afterwards, I'll hopefully start being able to get my own place, and you know, hopefully from there I can really focus more on my content. But but yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably see you in like 3 months for another Atlas Earth update. All right, take care, guys.